So today is the day. The intro is going to be a little bit different than normal because I meant to do a regular intro and all that, but I ended up waking up a little bit late. I'm not going to be late to work, but definitely going to be on time when I normally like to be early. If you couldn't tell, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, but today we got the lift and tires. I already showed you guys the tires in the previous video. It's raining pretty hard, not too bad right now. But the lift came in, I'd say 2 days ago. Was it Wednesday? That'd be 3 days ago now. But yeah, I'm super excited. 2.5-inch rough country lift. It's not a lot. It is just spring shocks and brake line extensions, just little brackets. But besides that, yeah, I'm super excited. We're gonna get about 4 inches of lift out of this with the tires, plus the lift. So I'm super excited. I got a buddy at work that's gonna be, he used to do lifts and lower trucks professionally. That was his job, so he's gonna be doing that for me. And I've got a buddy who's super good with tires, used to work at a tire shop, so although these should go on pretty much fine, but they're pretty big, so I went ahead and asked him if he wanted to do it, and he agreed. So yeah, while I'm at work, they're going to be knocking that out for me while they knock out their own stuff, and we're going to get there, and I don't know, I'm so excited. I don't know what else to say, really. Let me tell you that 35s, 5 of them can fit in a 4-door. It's really hard. It's not a fun thing to do, but they do fit. You do have to put the seats down. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have the seats down, but if you're ever wondering, they do fit and it does work. So the more you know. One thing I feel like people don't talk about enough, personally, is lifted Subarus. So like lifted Outbacks, and Ascents, and Foresters. Especially older ones. I do like the newer ones. Personally, I worked at a Subaru dealership for about a year. I was Express, just like I am now. That was about a year ago, and I ended up becoming head of Quick Lube, so that was something at 18, but I went there for the work experience, and like, I don't know, but I fell in love with Subarus. I already kind of liked them. Like, I was fine working there. It was definitely just for experience and stuff like that, but really being able to get in there and like learn about them, that was what I was excited about, because it was a Subaru, Mazda, and Hyundai, and those were just brands that like I liked Subaru and Mazda, but not really Hyundai. I still don't now after working on them personally. But I went there for the experience of like being in a shop and just learning about different kinds of vehicles that I didn't really know about. But back to the main topic, if you do lifts on Subarus, right, they actually look pretty dang good, like in my opinion. And most of the time it's really not that hard to do. You do have to worry about the all-wheel drive system and their transmissions. Although their transmissions, you know, God sent, they kind of revolutionized a lot of things with their all-wheel drive transmissions. You got to be super careful, because one of the things on those transmissions is if your tread depth is too different front to back, side to side, the transmission will not like that, and a lot of those transmissions go out just because of that uneven wear, which is a really surprising thing. I feel like that was kind of one of the first things that shocked me, was like they're really good transmissions for all-wheel drive, but then you get them in that situation and they just hate it. But yeah, I'm almost to work now. Probably just gonna pull in, clock in, and then talk to my buddy, and you know, we'll start working on Vanity. We have got it on. I've been busy doing my own stuff, but he's been knocking this out. It's only been maybe an hour. Yeah, we went ahead, got the front and back. It turns out that even with the 35s, it kind of fits. I'm not sure that's what we're looking at right here with these 35s. Looking pretty damn good, I'll tell you that much. It kind of fits on the back. It is going to be tight. We have the aftermarket camera that came with it. Definitely rubs a lot, but we're going to deflate it a little bit, really get it on there, and yeah, I'm super excited to see the rest of it.
Hold on, you brought your camera just to take pictures?
I have a YouTube channel that I post random like truck stuff about.
No.
It's gonna be on internet. So, the lift is done. I've been busy, but my buddy's been hard working at it. Went ahead and got the tires on, and I want you guys to see this. Look at that. I don't know about y'all, but this looks great. So much more height. The tires give it a little bit extra. Oof. Looks great. I love the stock wheel look. One thing we did have to do, this is slightly deflated in order to fit that third brake light. As you can see, there's no clearance there, and down here it is sitting in this little bowl that they create on the bottom. But other than that, I mean, it went flawlessly. Everything's looking great. Went on a test drive, it rode fine. Super excited to take it out. I'm really loving the headspace here. As I am taller, I was just like crouching under to get in there, but now I'm not. So guys, I don't know how well this picture is gonna be, but it's been a little over a week since I've lifted the Jeep. I wanted to publish the video immediately, but I wasn't sure about, excuse me, I wasn't sure maybe if something was wrong or something went wrong. I didn't want to be that YouTuber that, oh, I broke my Jeep or whatever. I wanted to make sure that if I lifted this thing, you guys would, you know, kind of see it, really enjoy it. It so far has been absolutely great. It does float a little bit more, I will say that, across the road and with the wind. But with the stiffer and newer springs from Rough Country, it's actually balanced out pretty well. I'm not jerking to the left and right, going over bumps and all that, so that's been super fun. I've done a little bit of, you know, I wouldn't call it a trail, but got her dirty for a little bit. I am gonna go ahead and try and throw in some pictures from that, but I might not be able to since they were on my phone. Fortunately, I did not bring my camera that day. And I went ahead and my buddy who did my lift that you saw in the video, He pointed out that my rear brakes were horrible, and I already kind of knew that. They squeaked if I brake too hard, you know, the usual. They're about 2 millimeters, maybe, in the rear. So I went ahead, I did an oil change out. So it's been about a week and a half. The next Saturday after I got my lift, I went ahead and did an oil change since she was due, and I went ahead and did my rear brakes. Took maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, guys, this is gonna wrap up the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been super fun to drive. I do have a little update on Serenity here. Unfortunately, if you can hear that buzzing over there, her battery does keep dying. It's been cold. The truck battery's dead as well. So I've got those both queued up on the charger right now. I'm gonna let that charge for the next day or two. What kind of my goal right now is to get that battery charged, trying to turn it over and see if we get any gas coming from the fuel pump over on this side. I've already replaced that and the sending unit. So yeah, that's kind of the next goal with Serenity. With Tranquility way over there, I have a guy looking into transmissions. He does transmissions. He's been pretty busy, but he's gonna be looking if he needs any specialty tools or anything like that for an 80s Ford. So he's gonna go ahead, check in on that for me. And if he thinks he can do it, I'm gonna go ahead and get that down there to him. He's gonna rebuild the transmission for me. So yeah, good news on just about every project. I got the battery queued up right now. She's charging. But yeah, that's gonna be about the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, you know, maybe to inspire some more Jeep people here in the future. But yeah, I just want to show you guys with that. I want to share that with you guys. Thank you. Go ahead and like and comment. I hope you have a great night.